Hello, good morning. This is kind of a super short video, but it's a super secret video. If you have a dad that's listening, make him go away. He can't hear this. Is he out? Okay, good. Okay. It's almost Father's Day. Not quite, but we won't have school. Like, we're almost at the end of school, so we need to do our daddy gift, our little present for dad. So before we get to making that today, don't forget you also have to do this. You remember that the one we did with mom? Well, this one's not my mom. This is what? My dad. So some of the questions are the same that you filled out like with mama, but some of them are a little different. But before you do that, you gotta make this look like daddy. Think about what kind of clothes he wears. Think about what kind of hair he has, or maybe he doesn't have any hair. Think about, does he have a big smile? What color are his eyes? What kind of shoes does he wear? Really make this look like daddy. If he wears a watch, you could put a watch on him. Do your very, very best job, because this isn't just a regular coloring sheet. This is a very special present for Father's Day. So we want to do our absolute best. And I'll tell you some of the questions. It says, it's funny when what makes you laugh that daddy does? He smells like, what does he smell like? Is he stinky? Does he smell like socks? Does he smell like coffee? Does he smell like dirt? I don't know. I love to blank with him. What do you love to do with him the most? He loves to, what does daddy like to do the most? He is blank. Whatever you want to write on that one. He's really good at, what can daddy do extra special good, better than anybody else? People think he is blank. Do people think he's tall? Do people think he's strong? Do people think he's silly? What do they think about your dad? And what does he look like? So you're gonna have to find an adult to help you, but don't get dad to help you. Get mama or sister or brother or grandma or grandpa or somebody, but don't show dad until Father's Day, okay? All right, are you ready for our secret gift that we're gonna make them? Okay, you're gonna need your watercolor paints, a paper plate, a marker, some glue, some construction paper, whatever color you want, and some scissors. So are we ready? We're gonna make dad a great big ribbon, because ribbons are what you give somebody who is the best at something. They're the best. And don't you think that your dad is the best at being a dad? Yeah, most dads are the best. So the very first thing you're gonna do is we're gonna paint the top part of the ribbon. So, you think this is white? Watch this, I'm gonna turn it into a different color. My chickens just laid an egg right during the middle of my magic trick. You hear him clucking? And now Bumpus is barking, because you can see him right there. He's barking at the chickens because the chickens are clucking. It is loud at Miss Jen's house. Okay, with your plate, I want you to paint your plate whatever color you want, but don't paint it too much because you don't want it getting soggy. This is one of those hard paper plates, but sometimes the paper plates that kind of bend, if you get them too wet, they fall apart. And then set that over to dry. You can paint it rainbow, you can paint it all blue, you can paint it all red, whatever color you want to, but just put it to the side. And we're not gonna put a decoration on it because we're gonna write something special on it. So I'm gonna put that to the side. And then we have to make the other part of the ribbon. You're gonna take your construction paper and you're gonna hold it hamburger style, and you're gonna fold it in half. I mean hot dog style, sorry. You're gonna fold it in half just like this and fold it along the crease. And then we're gonna open it back up just like that. You want 2 long rectangles. Make sure you folded it the right way. Then we're gonna cut along that line. So let's cut. We're gonna make 2 long rectangles. Cutting along my line. I've got 2 long rectangles, but that doesn't look like part of a ribbon. Okay, on the bottom of one of your rectangles, we're gonna cut a triangle right out of it. We're gonna go up, and we're gonna go down. Now that looks like the end of a ribbon. So we need to do that to the other one too. We'll leave the top part plain, but let's cut a triangle out of this one. So we're gonna go up and down. There we go. Now we have 2 ends of a ribbon for our dad. So hopefully your plate is dry. If your plate's not dry, you're gonna have to hold on for a second, okay? At the end, we're gonna glue these to the back, and look, it looks like the most giantest, coolest ribbon ever. But your ribbon has to say something. That way, when you give it to Dad, you can be like, I present you with this ribbon. And he'll think, I've never gotten a ribbon like that before. So let's see what we're gonna write on it. I think that you could write whatever you wanted to, but something that would be very easy to write and that would be very easy for you to read, because you're a great reader, would be, let me see if I can get it like this. Let's write Best Dad. Now I'm gonna come up here with my marker and I'm gonna write B, E, S, T. That's how you spell best. And those are 4 very easy letters, aren't they? And you already know how to spell dad if you're in the bigs class. And if you're in the littles class, you can copy these really easy. So we're gonna put dad down here. Dad starts with a D, D. D, A, D. It says best dad. Now, if you want to get super crazy, you could glue some beads around it. If you have any leftover feathers that I gave you, you could put feathers. You could cut out stars or hearts and put it all around it to make, or glitter. Dads love glitter. You can decorate that part of the ribbon as much as you want. And then when you get done, hold on, let me turn you around again. You'll put some glue on the back. I forgot to bring my glue out here. And usually ribbons, one kind of goes one way and one goes the other way. You can do them both straight up and down like that, but they kind of look kind of cool when you kind of put them at an angle. And look, it's the coolest, biggest, giantest ribbon for a dad I ever did see. And I know you're gonna do an even better one for your dad. So when it's Father's Day, you can say, Daddy, please sit down for the presentation. I present you my dad with Best Dad of the World ribbon. Do, 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 do. And then you can say, and I also have this very important tribute to you, my dad. And you'll have it all decorated and it'll be super cool. Think you can handle that? I think you can. And Mama's really good at helping too. So if Mama's around, she can help you with that. So make sure you take good care of Daddy on Daddy's Day, okay? All right, let's sing her song. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck. I'll see you next time. We're running out of time. We only have a couple more classes and it's the end of school. So our classes are gonna be super short from now on until our dance parties. So I'll see you next time. I love you very much. Bye, guys.